I'm here with the next generation. I would really like to get her word on what we've just watched. Emma Morgan, welcome to Cameron Feeling.
Thank you. Thank you for receiving me.
Yes, Emma Morgan is a rising star in the musical sphere. She loves music, and even though she's got a degree in what law?
Political science.
Law and political sciences, music is her passion, and she's going for it, right?
Yeah.
We'll get to know you better. Someone actually did a lovely documentary or short documentary about you. We'll take a glimpse because we can't show it in its entirety. You need to go to YouTube and watch on your own. But Emma, your thoughts on this cross-generational collaboration, what do you think about it?
I think it's a blessing to this generation because blending Afro with old-time music, it's a unique genre of music, and appreciating the fact that our elders are willing to collaborate with us to give a blend with the Afro and the olden styles. It's really amazing. Yeah. Especially with Bendeka, I realized that he's somebody that is very down to earth. I've come across him not one,
really?
Not twice. Yes.
How was the experience for you?
It was the first time it was like a dream come true.
Yeah.
And the second time he told me, no, I'm down to earth, and although I haven't had the opportunity to collaborate with him yet, but I believe in the nearest future I will.
Did he give you like words of advice?
Yes.
What did he tell you?
He told me, the first thing he told me is, he said, my daughter, he said, ma fille, sois humble. He said, humility is where to take you there.
Yes.
As an artist, you must learn how to be down to earth.
Yeah.
That's what he told me, and that's the advice I've been taking.
And we could see it in his life.
Yeah.
Because if he's telling you about humility and he's humble enough to work with kids that weren't even born when he started singing, then he is an epitome of what he's talking about.
Obviously.
He's truly humble.
Obviously.
Okay, so many people are curious about your life, where you come from, but I really wanted us to see this short documentary because there's a very important person in it that has marked your journey. Take a look. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Stigmatization, smart work, resilience, activism, and music are all familiar lexemes one will hear whenever the name Emma Morgan is concerned. Cameroonian-born Shobi Emanuela is a native of Acom, small London, who goes by the stage name Emma Morgan.
Emma is my name, is just a short form of my name, Emanuela. And then Morgan, when I was in secondary school, when I came to the Southwest, seeing the way I was white, I had one of my friends, one of my best friends then, Daniel. He used to call me Morgan White. He said that I looked like one Morgan in a film that he watched, and that's how the name came about. People started calling me Morgan, Emma Morgan. So I decided to adapt the name to my music career.
She is the third in a family of 6, and with her twin sister Noella, happened to be blessed with a unique personality as people living with albinism.
From childhood, while growing up, we had so many challenges, in the society. Most people have some kind of notion about persons with albinism, like they will say, if a person with albinism touches you, it's going to stain you and all the rest. So as a child, it was really challenging because sometimes you want to play with your peers and they'll be like running away from you. Sometimes you see you are coming and then some children will be running away. So sometimes it really makes us to feel bad. But along the line, when I really came to discover who I am, I started loving my personality. And when I see some children running away, I'll be like, no, don't run. I'm also a person like you, and I will just interact and all the rest. And at the end of the day, you see the fear that they had for persons with albinism just shies away.
Dédicace spéciale à toutes les femmes du monde, maman, vous êtes spéciale. Oh. Dédicace spéciale à la femme africaine, maman, vous êtes spéciale. Oh. Dédicace spéciale à la femme camerounaise.
Though from the northwest region of Cameroon, her early childhood and education was in Yaoundé, the political capital of Cameroon, where she had to face the reality of being an Anglophone and that of being different. She did her high school education in Tico and furthered in the University of Boya, where she obtained her bachelor's degree in law and political science. The early demise of their father, however, compelled their mother to relocate to Tico in the southwest region of the country to easily carry out her crayfish business in order to sponsor her children in school.
He probably ever been if you like music, so like that time they no be live and make it do, they discourage you. So I say now, so assist now, so if I still discourage sometimes, he will come and get some kind of life, will be frustrated. He will say, na me, all that kind of thing. So all things I just live and only for me. So I just encourage. So it gets so many challenges, but I just do only for encourage. He say music, no easy, and the only thing I say, make you take patience.
Seeing that I'm different and I have that talent, I always wanted to do things differently. And I started saying that, okay, since I'm different, I'll use my difference to preach to the world. That is how I started doing things differently. Like when I was growing up, seeing an albino playing the traditional drum was something that was never seen in church and all of that. So when I started doing that, and I got the courage from my father and people in church, I was like, wow. Then I started singing, and whenever we were on rallies and so on in the President Church at Kunu there, and whenever I used to play the drum for my group, the YPs of Ekunu, we were always among the first three because of that, just because of the fact that a person with albinism is playing, and a girl for that matter is playing the traditional drum. Those aspects like that really inspired me to become who I am today. Because just the fact that people were saying that you are different and you're a girl and you are doing stuff that many people shy from doing, those things really moved me. And when I saw Boy Tag on TV, who is a person with albinism, singing and doing what he loves doing, that's singing and doing what he's doing, that also marked me, and that's where I decided to enter the music scene. As I decided to leave my hidings from playing just in church and around, then I decided to professionally enter into music there.
That is Emma Morgan. A big thanks to Pearl Records for this, and Emmanuel Fomban, and every other person who worked on this documentary. It has a longer version, so please go on Pearl Records on YouTube to watch it in its entirety, because there's loads to discover about the lovely Emma. Emma, so you know how to play the drum?
Yeah,
Which
so
kind
well.
of drum?
A traditional drum and a jazz band.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you learn it?
I think they are inborn. Because I never really learned how to play them. Just something, a gift from God, I think, I guess.
So music is really in you. It's a part of you from places that you can't even explain, right?
I can say it's an inheritance from my dad.
Yes.
Yeah, because my dad, I learned.
Yes.
He used to play the guitar and he used to sing, and he belonged to some bands, but his family didn't allow him to continue music. To them, they believe that he was people doing music then will enter into courts and all the rest. So they didn't really allow him to
encourage that.
Yeah,
but
they
on the
didn't
other
really
hand, your
encourage him.
mother is encouraging you.
Yeah, my mom is my number one fan.
Yes.
Yeah. Like anytime I want to go for a tour or a show, she always asks me to kneel down and she prays for me always.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that you have home training, if we can put it that way. There's nothing that you don't do when you're at home.
No, I do everything. My mom didn't raise me as a different child. She raised I and my twin sister, because I am a twin and my twin sister is also an albino. She taught us how to do everything.
Yes.
Everything. Yeah. Like,
Okay.
Yes.
So you have a double experience.
Double.
First of all, being an albino, and then having a twin sister. How is that? We always talk about the albino part, but how is it like managing having a twin sister?
It was really funny because I was the disturbing one.
Oh, you're confessing to us. Okay.
Like I always do crimes, and when they ask, I'll say she's the one, and she never talked. So
yes.
I just want to use this opportunity to say, Noella, I'm sorry.
Okay, this is a good moment. Noella, she's sorry, but then is she interested in music? Is it something that you do together?
Or my sister does more of gospel. Yeah. But she shies away from professional music. She prefers singing in church.
In church?
Yes.
Okay. But then you have always been the more outgoing one, I suppose.
Yes. I've always had that zam attitude.
Zamzam.
Yes.
When did you start doing music professionally?
2016, 2017.
Okay.
Years. I started doing music. Entered studios. Like I started writing songs because back in those days I was really small, because even in the university when they'll say if you're an adult put up your hand, and when I put my lecture will say put your hand down, you're not an adult, you're still a child, because I was really small. Yes. So people were using that my small skin to like minimize my potentials. So I had to push in before they could see that this lady, this girl, she's really talented, she can do it. And that's how I started getting into music bit by bit until I got the attention of Pearls Records in 2022. Yes.
Okay, but I do want to give a shout out to Bonsai's Kwakwa.
Yes.
He has been a support system in an amazing way. Thank you for that.
He has been an amazing mentor.
Yes,
because he mentors me not only in music but also in my life. He's a good advisor. Yeah.
But then your EP is going to be released when?
This Saturday. Saturday. The EP is named Rise Above Resilience. Like I just told you, the challenges I faced as a person with albinism, as a person with a small skin back then, and also as a lady, it has not been easy. But I thank God for Pearls Records, because they have really helped me come through my music career. I really want to say a big thank you to them, to my management, to everybody, my colleagues, and to say thank you for the support and the love. It's really encouraging.
How many songs in the EP?
6.
Okay. Tell us about a couple of them.
My favorite, Better Things. Mixed, mastered, and produced by Lanjo DJ Cliff.
Yes.
My big brother. The song talks about my journey in the music career and how I got the attention of Pearls Records.
Yeah.
We also have J'étais comme une éponge. J'étais comme une éponge. It's a rumba, Afro rumba song. J'étais comme une éponge simply means thrown like a sponge. It's a love story about a lady who fell in love with a guy. At the beginning, the love was there. Then in the middle, after their wedding, after their marriage, everything just changed. Yes, that's just J'étais comme une éponge. We have Gold Digger.
Is it about a man or a woman?
Gold Digger is about both genders.
Thank you. Because they have gold diggers in both genders.
Yes. Both genders. Gold Digger is produced, mastered, and mixed by Rex OTB. And we also have Gota. Gota is mixed, mastered and produced by Vincino the Beat Killer. It's an amazing project.
Okay. Yeah. So this EP, the release event, where is it?
Here in Yaoundé. Yeah.
Where exactly?
I think it's gonna be communicated.
It'll be communicated,
today.
right?
Yes.
So we're going to have a little bit more of this gorgeous song you've been listening to. It's one of my favorites from Emma Morgan. Just in time to usher in back here Clarice as she comes with Hot and Happening. Clarice is back, and this time with Hot and Happening. See, that her song is nice, right?
Very nice.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize her. When I saw her, I was like, I just asked, she said, good morning. I said, good morning. Are you guest? She said, yes. I was like, who is this guest this morning? What is she going to talk about?
She's dressing like she came here to talk about law and order, right?
I was like, maybe this is a counselor.
Yeah.
Is this a coach in public speaking? I just said, okay, Mama, please go for makeup and then. Okay, for Hot and Happening Special, today we're starting with this movie audition. That will be taking place in Boya. The title of the movie is Silent Song, and it's opening its doors for audition this January 11 as from 10 a.m. in Boya, May 17. So if your objective this year is to feature in one of Cameroonian movie, this is an opportunity for you. So go down to Boya, May 17, and challenge yourself.
Yes, we'll be going there.
We are just few days gone into 2025, so you can still redefine your objective for 2025. What is the purpose of your life for 2025? This occasion is placed under the theme Redefine Your Pathway for a purpose crusade that will be holding this January 18, 2025 as from 8 a.m. in Boya. So there will be a one-to-one counseling, and around 10 counselors will be there to counsel you on how to organize yourself for 2025. There will also be praise worships and adoration. Dress code to this event is white top and a jean trouser.
Alrighty.
Very precise. We still continue with our Hot and Happenings. The Kingdom Worshippers Network is organizing a special training on public speaking. You know, talking like this is not easy, patient. We need to go for a training. You need to be coached. So there's a training on how to talk publicly, how to stand, your gesture, your attitude, your articulations. Go have this training, upgrade your skills in public speaking. It's not given. You need to really train. So it will be taking place today in Yaoundé, Mendong, as from 4 p.m. What are the fundamentals of public speaking? How can I articulate? What are my gestures, my vocal when I'm talking publicly? Go get this information in this public training on public speaking. We still with worship and praise. Worship Feast 2025 will be holding this weekend on Sunday, placed under the theme Moving Forward, Exodus 14:15. I'm now like a pastor. So it's a time for us to go worship, praise God, and thank Him for 2025. Confide 2025 into His hands. And there's another worship, praise event that will be taking place this time around in Yaoundé, the Red Cross Hall. It's the Jubilee Praise.
Fantastic.
Yes, the Jubilee Praise will be taking place this weekend at the Red Cross Hall as from 4 p.m. You go there, praise God, and it's a moment for us to build a nation altar for Cameroon peace. I emphasize for peace in Cameroon. So you join them to build an altar of peace for our country, Cameroon, this patriotism. So go join this Jubilee Praise. And the dress code for this event is traditional regalia. So put on any traditional regalia because it's decency for Cameroon. And we have to build an altar for peace. So join them in this worship. We round up with this apero of dance, smile, and sweet life.
Okay.
It will be happening this Saturday, 11th of January, as from 2 p.m. in Yaoundé. So what are you waiting for? So go give yourself a treat. You know, it's the beginning of the year, and as the year will be running down, there will be a lot crowding our minds. So just take this opportunity, say, okay, it's the beginning of the year, let me go and dance.
And smile. And have a sweet life.
One never tells, so nobody knows tomorrow.
Right.
So join them and enjoy. Entry is free, so... And there's no dress code. It's freestyle.
Where is it taking place?
It's taking place in Yaoundé, Kondengui, Mobi Kondengui.
Okay, so we'll be going there to dance, smile, and have a sweet life. Since you're both here, don't go anywhere, Clarice. See, well, you're even blocked here. I've told her to block her. You can't leave. Our question of the day is, what place on earth would you like to visit, or what new thing would you like to do this year? First off, Charlotte Bronte, good morning. She says, I would love to go to the summit of Mount Fako this year. As a matter of fact, I will go. I've planned this for too long. Now that I'm here in the Southwest region, I'll go up. I love that. She wasn't like, no, maybe. She's like, I will go. And Gole Ebong says, the place I'd like to visit this new year is Jerusalem. Why? It will be my pleasure to see where Jesus was buried and to know more about the olive oil we use for anointing. Gole Ebong. So you're going to Jerusalem to ask about the olive oil. No problem. What about you ladies? What is a place you would love to visit in 2025? Let's start with you.
I would love to visit Mount Fako. She said, I've always heard of people going there, but I've never had the opportunity. In fact, Southwest in general, I've never had the opportunity to explore the Southwest in general. I like to visit the creeks, the seas, and all the rest. I've always been stuck and tickled with work and all the rest. So this year I decided to.
We need to organize this with Charlotte to get to the top of the mountain. Not doing the mountain race, we'll take last, but it's just to climb up and get to the summit. What about you, sweetie?
To be candid with you, when I read the question, it's a difficult one for me because I have a lot in my mind. Do you know?
That's true.
I have a lot. This 2025, in short, if I need to be careful because I'm too objective for 2025.
That's a good problem to have. Okay.
I'm too objective for 2025, but what crossed my mind is I really want to visit Rwanda.
That's another place I'd love to visit. We need to organize that. You will pay, I'll just come to accompany you.
Of course.
Yes.
Money is not a problem.
Not a problem at all.
So I really need to visit Rwanda this year.
Yeah.
My objective is to discover how is Rwanda. I've got a lot about Rwanda.
Positive.
Yes, positive. Yes. The evolution, the development, their culture, their tradition, their music.
Their music?
Yes, I love Rwandan music.
Okay, I need to check that out.
Yes, really check it. And the music is mostly slow, cool, and not noisy in their language. You know that they are Aswangili swang. It's lovely. That's my dream for 2025.
She said Aswangili. I hope that is actually Rwandan. If you're teaching me to say something else, commercial break.
Fin d'année exceptionnelle à la CRTV Marketing and Communication Agency. Vous êtes un opérateur économique, une petite et moyenne entreprise, une petite entreprise, une grande entreprise. Nous vous offrons en cadeau exceptionnel l'offre spéciale Happy Feast 2024. Marquez votre présence sur l'ensemble du réseau CRTV. Bénéficiez de 50% de réduction sur votre budget de communication et choisissez parmi nos packs spéciaux un ou plusieurs adaptés à votre structure. Contactez la CRTV Marketing and Communication Agency, votre partenaire pour des fêtes de fin d'année inoubliables.
Okay, so to wrap this segment with Emma, I feel like torturing her. I don't know if maybe it's the red that she's wearing. And since Clarice is here, I love torturing her always. It's just perfect. So I'm just going to have a quick music trivia. You have to respond to these questions very quickly. You're a musician, right? You need to know your music stars and friends, hopefully. You help her. So these three musicians have acted in films. There are three, A, B, C. You have to pick A, B, or C. Ben Deka, Daphne Bekosade is the first group. Or Daphne, Mr. Leo, and Kosi. Or Chris M, Daphne, and Montez. Which one? A, B, or C?
C.
C.
Chris M, Daphne, and Montez. You show me the film Chris M acted in. I must see it because the answer is B, Daphne, Mr. Leo, and Kosi. Okay, so which artist changed his name to Pancho the Great?
Teddy Panchak.
See, she didn't even know. She was looking at you for the answer. Which two artists sang Come Closer in 2024? Daphne and Ben Deka, Askia, Mr. Leo, or Salatiel and Charlotte Depanda?
C.
Salatiel and Charlotte Depanda.
See this one.
Everybody knows about that.
This one is only for her. Which of these artists did not feature in the Vivian remix? Mimi, Magasco, or Malox?
Mimi.
Why did you help her? She must answer this one. Which of these artists is not a rapper? Askia, King Luca, or Mike Monster? Pick one, A, B, or C.
A. B.
She said A first, so Askia is not a rapper. Listen,
Luca is not a rapper.
can you imagine that? I think we should try another one. Which of these artists did not feature in the Bamendian remix? Jato Sunita, Rinyu, Kosi, or Wanshe? There are actually two answers here. So either Jato, Sunita, Rinyu, Kosi, or Wanshe.
It's Jato and Kosi.
Jato and Kosi didn't feature.
Yeah.
Okay. And then finally, which of these artists is not originally from Manu Division? Mola Mungombe, Maxime Mano, Reli Ebini. Don't answer, you know.
C.
See, Reli Ebini is not from Manu. Good morning, Reli. She says you are not from Manu. The answer is Mola Mongombe. Thank you so much. We had a fun time, Emma, and come back any other time.
Always.
Okay? We're going to wrap up with some good music by Emma to guide you into the weekend. Please go on Pearl Records, right?
Paris Records.
To
and
stream
Emma Morgan Official, my pages.
Emma Morgan Official to stream her music. Happy weekend. Cheers.
I remember those days in the holidays when grandpa be there, what great days. Farming in the morning and story times in the evening. The person we walk the highest walk, but she don't for grandpa e corner. And the person we do the lowest walk, go be now a con bona. Memories go past my brain. Memories go scatter my brain. Memories go scatter my brain. No, memories go bust my brain. We go chop a juke for morning time, chop a juke for afternoon time, chop a juke for evening time. See go like fertilizer. We go the burning down. We gonna remedy them for our corner.